world, West Africa to be exact, a genuine humanitarian crisis is developing. Now, more than 2,100 people have been infected by the deadly Ebola virus, and 1,200 have died in the 5-month epidemic that has mainly hit Sierra Leone, Liberia, and Guinea. Yeah. Badly affected regions have been contaminated, leaving more than, as I said, 1 million people facing a lack of food and other necessities. And now it is being reported that a lack of resources, along with chaotic conditions, are severely hampering efforts to contain the deadly Ebola outbreak. Locally, a task force has been set up to not only raise funds, but also to share information on what exactly is going on. To tell us more about these efforts, we have invited the chair of the task force, Albert Senesi, and the general counsel in Massachusetts of Sierra Leone, Mohammed Barry. Thank you for coming by.
Thank you for having us.
So what is going on locally? How has the community come together? I hear there's been a series of meetings and this task force came together. What's the general feeling in the community, and what can be, or what is being done locally to help back home?
Locally for Massachusetts, all of the Sierra Leonean community are up in arms, and everybody is in tune with what's going on and with serious concern. Because the way we see this Ebola crisis, it's analogous to a war. The only difference between a conventional warfare with this is the conventional warfare, you have bombs, guns, and grenades. And people usually can hide and take cover, find places. But with the Ebola epidemic, there are no places to run. And we get attacked. Our country is not well equipped with better healthcare facilities to deal with situations like this.
Yeah, and all of that is contributing to a lot of despair. Exactly. A lot of, and here in Boston, there is a community that is very, very concerned and communicating back and forth and sending whatever they can, correct?
Yes. I would just like to give you a small statistics. For example, in America, we have about 245 doctors to every 100,000 Americans. In Sierra Leone, we have 2. Oof. Only 2 medical doctors to 100,000 citizens. So, and that is before the crisis. So the crisis has actually stretched the healthcare system that was very rudimental in the beginning to its breaking points. You know, and that is why with religious leaders and community leaders in Boston, we came together actually for 2 or 3 main reasons. The first thing is actually to mobilize resources, you know, so that we can raise funds to send resources back home.
And I'm going to put up the information on screen now so that folks who want to get more information and maybe even donate. So we have some photos now from Lightbox time. This came out, but there's also a full screen that will be coming up later. But this just gives you kind of an idea of this is what's going on back in your homeland, right?
That is correct.
Yes.
That is correct.
That is correct.
Yeah.
So,
yes.
So, you know, considering this as a war, this is an appeal to the federal government: treat Sierra Leone, Liberia, and Guinea just as you are doing in Iraq, extending humanitarian food and medical supply. You can airlift them and drop them.
Because there are 1 million quarantined folks.
Right. Well, yeah, the entire sub-region is quarantined right now.
It's quarantined almost.
Right. Yeah. The entire sub-region is. So as such, we are making an appeal to all humanitarian lovers and to all the federal, state, as well as local government to come to the aid of our people.
And you are raising some funds here.
We are raising funds. Actually, we have a fiscal agent, Seven Hills Global Outreach, through the leadership of Dr. Jordan. David Jordan, and he has, before even the crisis, he has actually has a project in Sierra Leone.
So this is the this is the best website right now for more information and how to donate, right? I went on there and there's a little button that says donations, right?
Yes,
that is correct.
Yes, that is correct.
Yeah. Gentlemen, I know there's a lot of concern in your community, so I want to thank you for coming by this morning. We will keep tabs on the situation here on Urban Update, and we may be calling you to come back in the near future.
We thank you for giving us the opportunity to air this concern, because the more people know about this, the more it will help us.
Thank you, Councilman. Thank you. Thank you. All right, that's it for this edition of Urban Update, but before we say